Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make an easy, simple, yet hearty meal that your family is going to enjoy. We're going to be making a scalloped potato and ham casserole. Now if you want to prep ahead for this, you can prep ahead by just chopping up all of your ingredients. If you're going to be slicing up your potatoes ahead of time, just remember to put them in a big bowl of cold water. That way they won't turn brown on you. Let's get started. Let's go over all of the ingredients that we're going to be using. And we're going to start off with 2 cups of charred cheddar cheese, a pound of cooked ham, a medium-sized onion chopped up, and I have here about 8 potatoes that are thinly sliced. So it would be 2 potatoes per person. I also have here some milk, 1 can of cream of celery soup, some salt and pepper, seasoned salt, and some butter. Next, we're going to be mixing together our cream of celery soup with 1 can of milk. And I do want to add that all of the ingredients will be listed below in the description bar. To this mixture, I'm going to be adding 2 teaspoons of seasoned salt. You don't have to use 2 teaspoons, you can do this to taste. This is just the amount that I like to use. Now to the bottom of your casserole dish, we are going to add just a thin layer of this mixture. And now we're just going to start layering all of our ingredients. So we're going to start off with our potatoes. So we are just going to line the bottom of our baking dish with our thinly sliced potatoes. And you just want to make sure that you're not placing too many on top of each other. I think at this point I was just trying to get this done and get this in the oven so that my family could eat. Next we're going to add some diced onions and some chopped ham. And I was actually thinking as I was doing this, how tasty would it be if we would use bacon? So you could use bacon, you could use ham. You don't have to use any kind of meat if you don't want to with this dish. You're also going to add a generous amount of cheese because cheese just makes everything taste better. And we're going to top that off with our cream of celery soup mix. And we're just basically going to keep repeating these same steps. Now you can do 2 layers of potatoes or 3 layers of potatoes depending how deep your dish is, but just remember that the more you add to this, the longer it's going to have to cook. What I love about this dish is not only does my family enjoy it, but it's really simple to make, and it's even easier when you prep for it. So you can easily have all of your ingredients chopped up in advance, your potatoes sliced up in advance, and then it's just all a matter of throwing this all together and putting it in a baking dish, and ta-da! You have dinner. Okay, so as you can see, I've already used 2 layers of potatoes, and I'm going to make a 3rd layer because I have a full house today and I want to make sure that I have enough food to feed everyone. But if you don't have a full house, or say you just have, a small family, or if it's just 2 of you, you can easily split this recipe in half, or you could just go by your serving size, which for me, I like to use 1 to 2 potatoes per person. That way I know that I've made enough and I can at least even have some leftovers. And now I'm just going to top this off with a couple slices of butter and some salt and pepper to taste. And this is going to bake at 400 for an hour and a half, and really it just all depends how many potatoes you've used. You just want to make sure that your potatoes are cooked all the way, and once it's out of the oven, you can let this sit. I like to let it sit for about 15 minutes just so that it soaks up all of those flavors, and it's just going to be delicious, I promise you. I hope you try this recipe out, and I will see you next time.